It's Dor Dordogne. I don't know how to say that. I think it's French again. And this is the watercolor one. Yeah, look at the pretty watercolors. Look at all the pretty watercolors. Alright. New game. Let me know if the volume is too loud, too quiet, or whatever. We're gonna fix it. Humanimation. Hello? Focus Entertainment.
What is your first memory?
Oh, it's voice acted. Nice.
Mine is somewhere in the last few months before my 13th birthday. Whatever happened before is gone. Forever gone.
Like gone?
I don't remember anything.
I wonder how normal that is. We've been there before, like recently, about the first memory in Chicory. Chapter 1, The House. I wonder how much people can go back on an average. It's Mimi, this dream again. My head hurts, and so does my back. Oh yeah. Where's my phone? Must be Dad. Open the bag. Grab the phone. Read the message. Message from Fabrice. Where are you? Your mother is worried sick. Of course it's Dad. As if you weren't. Not far. Almost at the house. Dude, take it easy, quickly for once. Let's see what he has to say. What are you hoping to achieve? You know what I want. I want to clear the house out. Nora left me a box of memories. I need to find out more. I need to do this. I need to find answer. I don't want to fight with you again. I need to do this. You don't come home. He'll never understand. He hated Nora. Doesn't matter. The removals people are coming on Friday to get rid of all the junk. Do what you want, but you can't change the past. This isn't going to be easy. Come on, Mimi, you can do it. I should stop answering for now, or else he'll keep sending messages until I come home. The same week, I lost my job and my grandmother Nora died, and I got my hands on 2 letters. Oh, this one's. Dear Fabrice, I'm writing to let you know that in accordance with your mother's will and your recent phone call, the Dordogne house will be emptied next week. I would like to express how deeply sorry I am for your loss. Nora was a friend of mine, and I hope you don't mind me saying, but despite your differences, I know you cared as much for her as she cared for you. Please let my office know if you change your mind regarding the sale of the house. Given the current state of the market, I have no doubt you'll find a buyer before December, but a property like this should stay in the family. You'll find in this envelope a few words addressed to your daughter. Thank you for giving it to her directly. With my most sincere condolences, Simone Langlois, Yao, Notary Bordeaux, France. Yeah, I stole this letter from Dad. He was never going to tell me about Nora, about my own grandmother. But the other message that was the biggest surprise. Where's that? To the watercolors, man. God, look at those trucks.
Dear Mimi, this letter will come as a surprise to you. Your father decided to cut ties with me 20 years ago. A choice I understood, but never accepted. This letter is about goodbyes. I will be gone by the time you read it.
Elise?
I've left something for you in my house. A box of memories and a letter. I hope you like to play and explore as much as you did the last time you visited Dordogne.
Dordogne? I love to explore, here's the thing.
Forever with you, Nora.
The cat has a key. All right, look at that. I don't remember this place. I've been here before, but I don't remember anything. I wonder if... would they hide the key somewhere? Of course, on the cat. Dude, look at this place. Oh god, there's a bunch of messages from my shrink. Oh dear god. Hang on, let's start from the beginning. Justine. Hey Mimi, everybody misses you at the agency. Miss you too. I'm upset I was fired, but I'm glad I'm not there anymore. Please come and save us. I have stuff to deal with right now. I need to come over soon. Who is this? Mimi, this is my new phone number. Oh, sorry. I walked past our Chinese restaurant yesterday and thought about you. Let's have lunch there. Wednesday? Sure. Hey, sorry, Mimi. Something came up. I have to leave town for a few days. No worries. Take care. My shrink. This is Dr. Chauma's secretary. Scheduled a session for your second appointment at 9:15 next Saturday. Thank you and take care. All right. See you on Tuesday, 15th, usual time. For my shrink. Bye. Find a way into the garden. Fair enough. I can see something on the letterbox. A key. Someone must have dropped it here. Oh. Let's empty the letterbox. A cat. Someone's lost a cat. Ads. That's a really good deal if you need a power saw. I mean, who doesn't? October 1st, 2002, to Nora's family. I just heard about Nora's passing and I want to share with you my deepest sadness. The whole town shares your pain and we hope you will find peace in knowing how much good Nora did since she moved in the region in the 50s. Our most sincere condolences. The Mayor Pauline Prébois, the Deputy Mayor Simone Alic, and everybody at the town council and the town market. I got my fingers through the opening though, but the letterbox is loose. I think I can lift it and shake it. Oh. Damn, the key's stuck at the bottom of the letterbox. Let's see if I take the back off the letterbox. Oh, okay, hang on. Oh, I have a screwdriver. Oh, would you look at that? Thankfully, I had a screwdriver in the car. Like a normal person. Instead of every single video game ever where people on their job are missing the most vital of tools. Got it, let's grab that key. Maybe it's way too prepared. I feel like that's normal.
Okay.
Now I'll be able to open the door. It's everyone else's that's not really doing it right. Not for a video game, yeah, exactly. Now to the house, or movies. Video games or movies? This place reminds me of something. Were vegetables here? This place feels abandoned. Locked. Good, because I wasn't going to start investigating a damp cave. A damp cave? I think I remember this. Dude, look how soft that grass is. I'm pretty sure I used that swing. Locked from the inside. And this is painted. Unless they somehow removed like pencil marks. In post, this is done like watercolor on paper and drawn in watercolor, which is really nice. I can't do that. Wow, I'm shaking. Oh, so clumsy. Come on, lady. Oh, for fuck's sake. It fits. Sort of. I mean, oh yeah, there we go. I was about to say, what the frick?
So,
here we go. Don't remember anything about this place, yet this house feels like home. Too bad I can't see a thing. But it's not light to look around the house. Alright. And there's a candle and a box of matches. And a nice fountain pen. Here you are. Dude. Oh my god. Key, check. Light, check. Next goal. Huh. Box nowhere left for me. Stop talking to yourself, Mimi. Wait, this pen.
wait.
What about it? Wow, that nib is... Oh. Oh. What the hell? Do you remember this pen? I knew you would find it right away. Yours truly, Nora. I spent the summer writing with this. Writing in my... Wait, I remember. Huh?
And make sure she brushes her teeth. She's always trying to get out of doing it.
Fabrice, I know how to bring up a child. I'm glad she's here with me. We'll have fun, the two of us.
That was before we moved to the States. 1982, I think.
We have to go now. Mimi? Mimi!
Yes?
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Oh.
Come on, let's get your suitcase to your room. Whatever, okay. Yeah, I didn't even have cell phones in 1982. What do you do all day? I hope I won't have to eat those. It's empty without Grandpa. Oh. I've got to unpack first or they'll tell me off. Grandma and Grandpa used to do crosswords here in the morning. Oh yes. Old times brain training. So tired but got to unpack first. Not in the mood. This is going to be a long summer. Boring. Huh? What's that? Greetings from Mexico. I collected a sticker. And buttons. Interesting. Stickers for what exactly? Dude, look at that watercolor kitchen though. Oh man, I wish I knew how to do these kind of things. I shouldn't be in here. Those pure whites, they have to be done in post. Or they use like gouache. White gouache. Some people do that. Preserving the whites is one of the most difficult things about watercolor. I wish I stayed back in Paris. Paris. Yeah, at least they have television. What are you complaining about? What am I doing here? Oh no, you're learning how to paint? Right? Oh. Is it safe to have a tree indoors? I mean, why wouldn't it be? I just take a massive dump on the toilet. I feel better. I bet you do. Yeah, little kids are disgusting, aren't they? Locked. That's also locked. And this is gonna be my room. Hey, Grandma. Hi. Ugh, why do I have to do it now? I mean, you don't have to do it now. Open your suitcase. Oh, I have to undo the... Oh, okay. Makes sense, actually.
So,
My god. Protective mom. Always protecting me as if I'm a baby. Oh, there you go. Tiring dad. Dad really wants me to brush my teeth. He was very weird in the car. I suppose I'll give him that one. Unpacking too, I wish. Boring hope. Let's hope it's fun. I hope the summer will pass quickly. I heard they're making a mobile version of Unpacking. I mean, good for them. That game probably works really well on mobile. Moving away. I wish I could spend it with my friends instead of coming here. What is that? What's that? Mom must have popped this in my suitcase. I've unlocked a new location, Grandma's house. Oh. A map. Well, that would be useful if I can get out of the house. Okay, I better go downstairs now. I actually missed talking to Grandma. Oh well. First day, I miss my friends. I can imagine this is very boring for a kid. Hey, Grandma. All done? Yep, can I go and play outside? It's dinner time soon. Ah. Why don't you draw something? There's paper in the living room. Want some paper in the living room to draw. I'm not a really big drawer, but whatever, Grandma. Dad told me you had some homework to do over the summer for your new school. Uh-huh. Freaking snitch. Told Grandma I have homework. What am I doing here? Even?
Yay!
Dude, this is a nice, like, thick watercolor sketchbook. I couldn't find any paper, so let's use this old thing. Draw? I'm not 7 anymore. What should I draw?
Oh.
Oh. Dude, I'm so good at drawing, though. Look at that. Blammo. Parents. Always a safe choice. Far away from each other, so Grandma will ask questions about why do you draw them so far away? Is everything okay at home? Have you finished? Yes, I have.
What have you done? This isn't
I
for
didn't
drawing.
know. It looked old and
Of course it's old. I've had it since before your dad was born.
it's just that
Alright, Grandma, take it easy. You told me to find some paper. I found some paper. What the hell do you want from me? God. I'm sorry, Mimi. Listen, silence, sorry. Did she just... Did this kid spend like hours in fetal position over being yelled at by Grandma for like 2 seconds? Jesus. Taking it a little too far there, Mimi. I don't want to talk to you. I shouldn't have lashed out at you. You never showed me that binder before. Is it a secret? I usually lock it up in the attic. Oh. What's in the binder? What is it exactly? It's a binder, an old thing I've had for decades. Binder is very important to me. My grandfather and I we used to write to each other through the pages. So it's precious? Yes. But maybe you know what? Why don't you take it? A freaking page. Take it. Why? Because it wasn't meant to end. Use a binder so it would never be over. You could always add pages. You understand? Think so. It's like a never-ending book. Promise me you'll keep writing and drawing in it. You keep it alive. Would you like me to show how to use it? Yeah, alright. But you can write everything you need to remember to do here. It's like the map your mother gave you. This way you can't get lost. Alright? Oh, I missed one. Frick. Always kept the binder organized, so I'm hoping you'll do the same with the tabs. All of the memories you've collected are tidied and stored in here and there. Maybe we'll put some new stuff in this binder over the holiday. I'll let you explore it by yourself. Oh, there's 2 new ones now? I missed 3? Freaking stickers? Snail. Damn, that was a chapter 1. I missed all the stickers. Chapter 2, the river. The binder. I remember it now. The binder is in the box. Kinda won't last forever. Let's open the shutters. Pictures of random people. Not even like grandfather. Just random people.
So,
Ah, feels good. Pictures of random people. Pictures of strangers? Wait, that's intended. What the hell? What the fuck was Grandma doing? Oh, that's weird.
okay.
Much better. This place hasn't changed. And did I just put a lit candle in my pocket? Oh, yes. Warmth. Nora's kitchen, always spotless. What is that? What is that? Take it. The bag. It's a Freud. Is it now? This room is a mystery to me. I can't grab things, so I suppose I don't need to grab them at the moment. But I see items that are technically grabbable. So maybe it'll come into play later. I haven't been here in 20 years. Grandma left me a box. Should be in my room, right? Can't see a thing. Let's open the shutters. Wait, if the box is in your room, let's go literally everywhere else. Also, I see the key up there. Locked. That's a pity. She put the binder in my room. Or she wanted me to find the box. Key. Grab the key. Lady, I can see it. You can see it too, for sure. They're doing that cartoon thing where the colors are brighter when they're going to animate. Yeah, exactly. I like that. I go into Nora's room? The box might be there. I mean, it's a nice way. It's fairly organic, but also easy to understand. They'll just pop, you know? I'll only search in here if I really have to. Damn, dude, impressive. The tree has taken over the bathroom. More books. Oh, I thought she was about to take another big dump. It's a family tradition, you see. I haven't been here in 20 years. Oh yeah, she said that already. Feels good. Let's see what's in here. Tape. Love that. This is ancient. What am I gonna find a tape player in 2002? I mean, I still have my cassette player in 2002. To be fair, I still have it in my wardrobe somewhere. A fully functional one. Letters. I'd better save them. I don't want the removal people to throw them away. Let's see. A letter Nora wrote to Edward. Oh, Grandpa. Paris, October 11th, 1970. My dear Edward, this trip to Paris is wearing me out and I miss our house terribly. Yesterday for lunch I saw some colleagues from the agency. Michelle says hi. I met some of the new architects, including a couple of very bright interns. The stench of cigarettes and cold coffee, the crumbled paper sheets, the table covered in drawings. What a joy to find again these half-forgotten memories. I immediately felt a strange lassitude and went back to the hotel. I had to be rested to meet Helena, Fabrice's new girlfriend. Oh. It was in a small bistro in Port Mayo. Oysters because I absolutely love them. Helena comes from a very wealthy family, but she's quite nice, if a little uptight. You know me, I couldn't stop teasing her about that, and Fabrice and I started one of our little arguments. If he had been there, he would have found the right words to calm him down. I couldn't, so I lost my temper. And for me to leave, it's quite late and I would like to sleep before the next leg of my trip. Tomorrow is Nantes. After tomorrow is Quiberon. I will be back, as planned, next week by the 4 PM train. Until then, I drop a kiss on your lips, your Nora. A Nora meeting, that was tense. I mean, it feels like it was more tense with Fabrice. Late 70s, she was already pregnant with me. Paris, August 28th, 1978. I'm taking the time to write down these few words in the hope that you will be able to forgive your son. After our rushed exit from your house, I couldn't find the opportunity to tell you how sorry I was for the words he used. I know that Fabrice and you do not often agree, but I dare to believe that between a child and their parents there must be a form of respect which should not be broken. I also believe that this whole scene was not a good show for my little Mimi. Obviously, you have the right to see her. I wish for my daughter to have exciting and meaningful moments with her grandparents. She must grow up knowing she can count on you as much as she can count on us. I request from you to not disclose this letter or its content to Fabrice. Thank you. Your daughter-in-law Helena. Interesting. Ah, so he's been very mean to her. Fabrice. Year before Grandpa died, Big Dad and Grandpa got into a fight. That was the last time they spoke. A shame. The letters, I've got a feeling they'll help me remember my past. Oh, that's it. Of that, let's get back to the drawer. Oh.
What?
An old camera. Wait, my old camera. Yo, I have a camera? What the hell is this? Unfold the flash.
Nice.
Oh, it's one of them. Holy crap, I haven't seen one of them. Ever. I never had one in my hands. I did get to use a bunch of cameras when I was a kid because my aunt, she had a passion for photography in general, so we had a bunch of things, like old Polaroids and proper Usher Canon cameras. But this one, I never had one of them. Not shaped like this, like a foldable camera. So weird. It's a what's that? A Phonaroid. Never had a Polaroid?
So,
Wildly expensive for really horrible picture quality.
so,
What am I doing?
so, so.
It was always sending the film roll off to get developed. Yeah.
So,
What am I trying to do here? Did I soft lock myself? I feel like I did.
so.
I think I wasn't supposed to do that. Hang on. It's fine. We'll quickly skip ahead. Luckily, the game is a fairly good auto-saving.
What?
It did kind of look like a USB port, yeah.
Nice. So,
Okay. Now what? Ah. Oh, it works. Of all these... What? I just flashed myself into the past.
Mm.
It's almost 9.
Savage. Doesn't even sleep under the bed sheets.
I remember how hard it was the first few days. Far from home.
Oh no, it stole my soul. That's what they do, don't they? Second day, I can't believe I'm gonna have to spend 4 weeks in here. 4 weeks? Dude, as a kid, that would be... Breakfast ready. Right, time to go down. As a kid, that sounds absolutely... soul-shattering. Locked. Still. Right, where are the stickers? Hell yeah, man. Look at that. Lavender. 4 weeks is basically forever, especially when you're like 8 years old in a place that has nothing. Rubber ducky. Massive poo. Like a toilet shattering one. I get into Nora's? No.
Mornings were always difficult.
Yeah, mornings are always difficult. It's not just this kid. Oh, I missed a room. That's why I missed that thing. Ah, damn it. Okay, I got a new tape. So can we listen to these tapes? What is that? Thomas Merritt's Cabinet of Curiosities. Oh. Le Ricochet. It is quiet night. Libbyzy lo... Wait. Lubz... Luzo... What? What's that? Oh. Pony. Play.
Wait. There. It's recording.
Oh, wait.
Why are you recording?
I want to hear you when you find it. When you solve my little riddle.
All right. Get on with it.
Okay. So, I am fresh when I am hot. It's easy.
It's always easy when you know the answer.
This one is really easy.
Give me a second. Fresh, hot. A house made of stones?
No.
Our house is fresh when it's hot outside. That's why we bought it.
It's not the answer I'm looking for.
Well, that's
So-
cheating then.
Do you want a clue or...
Bread. Bread is fresh when it's hot out of the oven.
Ah, well
There you
done.
go. But that's not the answer I wanted.
Very, very nice riddle. I love it.
Oh, look. There's a spot right there.
Well, we're very lucky. Every time we come here, we find a spot right outside the door.
So lucky. Every time we go to the hospital, we find a parking spot right away.
That's not what I meant. Come on, let's go.
The hospital. So Grandpa was already sick at the time? Oh, sticker. What is that? Is that tea maker? What is that? Must be a tea maker, right? I don't want to go outside. Old pictures, old memories. Yes, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Can I actually go outside? Like out the door? No. Ooh, cassette. Come on, give me something good. What a weird smell.
Can you imagine how miserable we'll be without these?
These what?
These sounds. Listen to this engine, how it purrs.
Edouard, get your head out of that exhaustion pipe or it will fill your empty skull. What are you doing?
Recording this engine's rumble.
Recording a truck engine. In the middle of the most gorgeous poppy field you've ever seen?
Yo, poppy fields can get
Engines are
high.
disappearing, Nora. I've got to save them for the next generations.
Do you actually believe our grandkids will have less engine noises?
Of course. In 20 years, maybe even sooner, cars will be silent.
And they'll fly, right?
Well, why not? We were born before fridges, freezers, and washing machines.
Man, Grandpa knew what was up.
I'll be by the picnic table.
Grandpa predicted electric cars.
Someday, she'll see how wrong she was.
Although this is the late 70s, they already had sci-fi movies. Hey, Grandma. I mean, Alien and Star Wars were already out. Why don't you sit down? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Do you want a drink? What do you usually have at home? Bitter, sad. Kinda. Oof. What do we do? What is that? Is that just juice? What flavor is sad? I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Go with bitter. Oh, good lord. Oh. It's mostly going in. This milk smells weird. It's because it's real milk, not what you get in Paris. And not what you get in America. Hungry? I made some toast. Lost toast. Fear. Alone deep. What the frick is wrong with this kid? Is that... Ooh. Very bitter. I don't like it. It's good, but it's not very sweet. Add very little sugar. And the strawberries are from the garden. I have some cereal. Bought the cereal for you, but... isn't good. Dreadful ingredients. I like it. Mother insisted it's full of sugar. Mimi, really? You can have a little, but no more. Okay. Habits. Little you say. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, these are like Choco Pops. Except not the Choco ones. What do they call this one? The honey ones. Love them. Come on, I told you cereal is really bad for you. So I poured the entire cereal box into my cup. Oh. Man. Imagine how soggy the ones at the bottom are right now. That's not the way you eat cereal, man. It's like, now you have created this monster, right? Where the top ones are completely dry, and underneath the dry ones there is a paste of cereal and milk. It's awful. You're right. Amy? Not hungry. My god, I cannot say that. So I poured an entire box of cereal. I'm okay. I'm fine. You know that in here, it is okay not to be okay. Where's my friends? I hate it here. It sucks. It's bitter and there's nothing to do. I want to see my friends. We're supposed to spend the summer together, sweetie. It's unfair. I know you miss your parents. And your friends. Yes. Let's go out. Let's do something just the two of us. What'd you think? I would like that.
She would usually have snapped or shouted, but she gave me something. I could tell she was forcing herself to be nice.
Go to the river with Grandma. It's wet and cold. It's weird. Oh, what's... Wet and cold and weird. I said no climbing. He still believes I'm 4 years old. Yeah, but that's a dum-dum, you know? That is bad news. Like, I'm not using the shed, not since Grandpa. Oh, what was that? Lavender. Got it. There she goes. Whoa, look at that. This is a super weird, like, 360 degrees watercolor image. That is wild. Those fuzzy clouds, though. And they've really dry brushed that sky, huh? How many greens have they mixed there to do that? That's some lovely yellow ochre. But they have a very bright green, so they must have used something like I mean, I get those greens when I mix my hooker green with something like cerulean blue. Or like with lemon yellow. It's something very, very bright. Or cad yellow, maybe. But now I see it preserved a lot of the green, so I think it's more lemon. Because lemon is more transparent than cadmium yellow. Cadmium yellow is very... It's very opaque. Lemon is way more transparent. But that is some lovely ochre down there. I love using yellow ochre just randomly. That's a red. That's a Van Dyke brown. I don't have Van Dyke brown in my browns. But that is the, like, the brown, you know, the most brown that you can think of. That's Van Dyke brown. Ah, lovely.
She would usually have snapped or shouted, but she gave me something. I could tell she was forcing herself to be nice.
Alright, let's go to the river with Grandma.
I remember now. We would be walking down to the river. She'd be quiet, lost in her thoughts. My father hated it when I did that. He probably hated his mother too when she was like that. The river, the pebbles, the cold, cold water. The Dordogne.
Oh, look at that lovely intense blue right there. I've unlocked a new location, the riverbanks. Oh, it's pretty. This view is gorgeous from the middle of the river, but here, take this. Taking a picture? Oh, I saw it. Yo, it's a sticker.
Yay!
Polaroid. I've collected a camera. Ooh, a camera. It was your grandfather's and now it's yours. Really? Look around you. The view is just spectacular. I'll get a picture from the middle of the river. Oh. 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 Dude, that is really nice. Alright, Mimi. First you have to focus on your subject. I mean, the bridge is perfect. Oh, I forgot the Polaroid does like a square thing.
Okay.
Look, got company. Why don't you take a photo of those hot air balloons up there?
Nice.
Oh my god. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is a very cool view. But I mean, we're taking a picture of the balloon, so I'll take a picture of the balloon.
Darn.
Good one. Last picture before we head home. Alright. I'll take a picture of that place. That's really cool. Fantastic. And don't forget, you only have a limited number of photos.
So,
Well, I mean, gonna have to take a picture of Grandma.
okay.
Your holidays got off to a bit of a rough start. But I do hope you're feeling better, sweetie. Yes, I think today was pretty good. Fun. Today was fun. We had fun taking pictures. I'm glad, sweetie. What kind of pictures are you going to take with the camera? All sorts of pictures now. Nature, you, the river. I like nature. Pictures of nature. So much to see, Mimi, my love. I'll tell you what, why don't we note all your ideas down in the binder? Decorate. I know exactly how I want to decorate my page. Well, that sounds exciting. What do you say we put more headings in your binder so you can create some great pages? Okay. Put my first page in the binder. Creation. Craft your own page. There you go. You can create your own page with all the memories you get. Aw. When you're happy with your page, you can move it here and it will become part of the binder. How about creating your first page? I'll leave you to it. Craft your own page. Let's add a picture. A new page? Yes. Picture of Grandma. We'll add a decoration. That's a little too big. Wasn't expecting that to be so big. We'll add fun. I must admit, it's fun. You 2 more words to complete the poem. Okay. I'm okay. Habits. Paint the world to decorate it. Startled by nature. I must admit it's fun to paint the world to decorate it, startled by nature. That works. That kind of works. Blammo. Alright, can I modify it? Oh, I fucked up. Well, there's always a second page. Despite there was a connection between your grandfather and me, I think he would have loved seeing you using it. I miss him. Oh, I do too, my dear. I do too. Toothpaste. Ugh. A bowl of ramen.
Letters from the past, poems, pictures, postcards. Huh? What's that? Oh, it must be Nora's cat.
All right.
She looks hungry. What's that noise? I'd better check.
You're scratching the door to come in? You trying to go in the cave?
How did you... I'll help you. Stay still, little one.
Absolutely going to scratch you.
Hello, Missy.
Yeah.
Whoa, no. No.
Yeah, that's
I
what
wasn't very brave there.
cats do.
I must be hungry. And I need that key.
Chapter 3, The Market. Those eyes are not cat eyes. The eyes of demons. So they all are. I say cute to you, but they are little demons. I need to be clever. The cat knows this place better than I do. Wait, wasn't there a path here that went into the woods? Oh, there we go. The cat is stuck there. You fool. Oh, it's actually not stuck. Ah, so there was one. Look at that. There was a path. I just forgot about it. But it was covered in bushes. Like a professional gardener. Place. I remember it. What the hell? Those were more cat statues than I've seen in the past. What a lovely little spot. I spy a hungry little kitty. Let's scare her off. She could disappear for days. A bit of food might do the trick. I'm sure Grandma has something for you in the kitchen. I mean, that's what I was trying to do right away, but the game kind of piloted me over here. So I'm guessing we have nothing to find when we are in the present. There's no collectibles. It's all stuff that you see and you do as a kid. I think I have the message though. Hang on. Dom. Don't push yourself too hard. As your therapist said, you can't save everyone, little hobbit. What? Who? Stop calling me a hobbit, you orc. What's this? Fish. Sardines. Cats love these. Or is that a stereotype? I don't know. That's cat food. It's very clearly cat food. Store-bought treats. Special treats never opened, nor wouldn't use these. That is also very true. You wouldn't use stuff like that. Oh, letters. Dear Nora and Edward, I hope you won't mind me sending you this letter. Edward and I studied together for years before we parted ways, and I'm proud to call myself a friend of your family. As you requested, I met with Fabrice and discussed his military ambitions. I was extremely surprised to see how much he has changed over the years from the quiet little boy he was to the complex young man he is now. His academic record and results are solid, but I have my doubts that the military school he has applied for is best suited to his current state of mind. May I suggest the Boy Scouts or a place where he can focus on empathy and community? Take care of yourselves. I hope to visit your delightful house in Dordogne soon. Mark. Oh, so I have all the letters I collected so far. Cool. My first studio flat in Paris was smaller than this pantry. That seems like something the cat would eat. What is that? Homemade treats. Yeah, there you go. That's just like Nora, but it smells weird. I should have enough treats for the cat. I need to get back to the pond. Smells weird. Does it mean it's gone bad? All of the treats. Is there anything else we can grab? Guess I could do a poo. No. Let's go get the cat. I think we have everything. But the cat's still hungry. Hello, you. Homemade treats. Let's start with those. You know, if they are off, then whatever. Cat of great taste, I see. Yes, very good. Oh no, it got scared. I'll wait a bit longer. I tossed it too early. gonna wait until it's done. Good kitty, give me that key.
Here.
I've collected the key. Alright, take it easy. It's time to open the cave. I think I was using the cave to, like, develop the pictures. Hope the key fits. Apparently there's a cave here. Yes, I'm in. I mean... The cave. That's basically used as a storage area. Oh, something there. There's a kayak. Wait, it rings a bell. Oh no. Oh no, we're going back. Oh. Oh, not again.
What's that?
What's what?
Oh, you're up. I was going to do some gardening. Will you help me?
Sure. What's in that room?
Nothing you'd be interested in. Get dressed and meet me outside.
That's where I keep the dead bodies, sweetie.
And brush those teeth.
Darn.
Gosh darn it.
Oh.
Alright, kiddo. Exciting. The first week's already gone. Time flies. And a week already, huh? Was worried she wouldn't know what to do, she wouldn't have fun, and then all changed. Can I dress myself? I don't. Not today. That's locked. And they take a massive poo. Ugh. All better. Then we brush. Oh. Oh. Brush your eyeballs, as you do. Always brush your eyeballs, guys. There you go. Up. Down, alright. Is this weird hand simulator thing? It's so freaking funny. I almost forgot my hat. Did your parents bought you like one pair of clothes? I'm done.
That house. How did I feel about it? I used to come, but something my father and his mother became more distant. I did notice it back then. I felt that something was wrong, and they never spoke about it. Is that why I don't remember that summer?
I think we basically got dragged into a fight between Dad and Grandma. Like, we had nothing to do with it. Maybe that's why our dad doesn't want us to come back here as adults. He just wants to get rid of everything. And then, I don't know. Forget all about it. Oh, I thought maybe it would be something different. Hey, Grandma. Where's Grandma? Did she tell you? She didn't tell me anything. So she told us to come to the kitchen. Oh, no, there we go. I wasn't sure if you really wanted to help. I don't know anything about gardening. There was always something easy. Why don't you go and fetch a trowel from the cave? Trowel? Oh, don't worry, it's like a small shovel. You can't miss it. From the cave. Bing!
So, ladies and gentlemen, the train will soon leave the platform.
Honey, do you know where my... What are you doing?
I'm recording a message for the train.
Oh, that's a great idea. Why are you looking like I'm catching you cheating on me?
I don't know. It felt silly to do it.
Edouard, my love, everything we do is silly. You run a toy train, I sketch impossible buildings. It's called retirement.
It's not exactly retirement, and you know it.
To me it is. Finally spending time with my husband and my son.
What were you looking for?
My fountain pen.
The one in your front pocket?
My front Oh. Yes, that one.
Wait. Was Grandma the sick one? Oh boy. Are we about to get dragged into some sort of grandma with Alzheimer kind of thing? And she's gonna become like very angry and violent all of a sudden? And as a young child, we won't understand what's up with grandma. Everyone was right. It looks like a small shovel. Kayak, cool. Mimi, did you find the trowel? Yes, I'm coming. Little bag. You took your time, are you right? You have a kayak? Yes, it belonged to your dad, but it's broken. Oh no, I wish you could go kayaking. Well, let's concentrate on gardening today, alright? I need you to pull out the weeds. Yeah, whatever. Stupid gardening and stupid plants. Hate plants. Alright, what do you want me to do again? Gotta pull out the weed. Oi, that's sure rough. Look at that. Eh. So, Dad had a kayak? Yes, he did. Your grandfather and your father used to kayak back in the day. But your father never really liked it. Oh, okay. Dum-dum. How did the kayak break? It smashed into some rocks on a day the Dordogne was... I still don't know how to pronounce it even though the game said it. On the day that was really rough. Smashed? So cool. Yeah, I don't think it was so cool. Can we fix the kayak? I'd have to think about it. Ah. I just have to think about it. I think I'm finished. Now let's plant something, shall we? Really? Of course. First we dig a hole using the trowel. Ah. Then let's choose a plant. Which one do you fancy? Dordogne? But they pronounced an E at the end when they said it in game. So it's kind of weird. I think in game they pronounce it in the English way, but like that's not how you would pronounce it in French. The neighbor gave me a cutting from his rose bush. This is the best time for planting. Keep that. I hate thyme and sage. The rose, it has thorns, but it will be a beautiful one day. Let's plant the flower then. Remove the pot. And we fill the hole with soil and make a little mountain to keep the plant stable. Go. Wonderful job, Mimi. To grow a plant needs sun, time, and water. Exactly. When you plant something, you need to water it a lot. Wait. What the? Is it out of water? What the hell? Hey, Gray. Double plants, let's go. The French say Dordogne. Dordogne. Go. That's it. That's good. Excellent work. I was thinking, I need to get some things from the market and if we could buy things to fix the kayak. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, is it fixable? Oh, yes. We would need a certain kind of glue, a waterproof one. Maybe some wood to fix the holes. Can we really do it? Yes, we can. Yeah. What are we waiting for? Yes. Let's go repair a kayak. Dude, that is so much better than doing this stupid gardening thing, you know? But I need a, there we go. Take a look. I'm sure Grandma hid some stickers here and there. It's just a thing she does. See, I told you guys, it was only 3 cats statues back in the days, not like 10.
We left the house. We walked together. What a journey it was.
Was it a journey? Can I take pictures of the, this? Oh, I'll take a picture. Oh, hell yes.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay.
See if this is getting Monkey Island crossover. I saw that. That's interesting. And also kind of, you know, makes so much sense.
Nora spoke about her life, about her travels. There was always a part of her that belonged somewhere else. I liked her. I can say it now. I loved that woman. So smart, so charming. And yes, sometimes her eyes looked sad.
Makes so much sense that you wonder why did they do it sooner, like around the release of the last Monkey Island game to drama the marketing. Yeah, that would have made a lot of sense, but that would mean that someone smart made that decision. And, you know how that goes. And that makes sense. Kind of like the Pirates of the Caribbean one. To be fair, like every pirate franchise ever is basically in the same universe. I mean, you can put the Goonies in there, like to some degree, you know?
Yay!
Anything that remotely touches pirates, it fits.
Dad used to say that I looked just like Nora when I was daydreaming. He hated that, of course. He disliked his mother and never explained why.
Yeah, I hope at some point we're gonna cover why Dad was so angry by Grandma. They're all based on that Disney ride, right? I have no idea. Are they?
Whoa there.
What's up, Grandma? I think I lost Grandma. Grandma? Grandma? Am I supposed to go there? Ah, yes, a bustling market.
Up, up, up.
What's that? You've unlocked a new location, the market. Welcome to the market, my dear. So many people. It's crazy. Told you before, we don't say crazy, but yes, it's crowded. I wrote down what we need to buy. Would you like to take care of that? Me? But Mom never lets me shop by myself. She says it's too dangerous. Well, I trust you. You're 12. Isn't she like 8? I won't be far away. I'm just going to say hello to some old friends. Cool. I'll be back with everything soon. I don't think she's 12. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Right. We need, Oh my god. What? Are we... Oh god. Hello?
Oh,
Hello, sweetie. What can I do for you? We need tomato seeds. Oh, you're our granddaughter, aren't you? Yes, I am. So nice to meet you. I think these are the seeds she wants. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. Oh. Sticker. Yes. So, am I stuck here, I suppose? Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, cheese, butter, but no milk. Hello, do you have any milk left? Should have some right here. Oh, it's gone. It must be that damn kid. Which kid? There's a thief around here. He keeps whistling. It's driving everyone mad. Oh, poor you. It's a whistler. Yo, what's that? That's a sticker. Oh, oh, what's this? Oh, and a cassette. There's no way that's a cassette of my grandma. Right? So you're telling me two strangers on a table in a bar had a cassette of my granddad whistling?
Oh, you're in a jolly mood today.
I've been remembering our trip to New York, the Empire State Building, and all that.
That was a nice break.
I'm sending a mixtape.
You couldn't stop thinking about your garden and the flowers.
Yes, I could. Maybe I did a little.
I wish Fabrice could have come with us. He loves the States so much.
Spending 2 weeks with his parents in a small hotel room in Brooklyn was probably not his dream holiday.
Well, it saved us from a couple of arguments, and,
What?
No, nothing. I was just thinking that I missed him. Even if he does have your personality.
Damn.
Wait, what are you implying?
What is that supposed to mean, bruh?
Nothing.
Come back here.
That's rough. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. My grandma and I need some waterproof glue. And also some pieces of wood. We're fixing a kayak. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're too late. The last tube I had was pilfered a few minutes ago. Pilfered? Yeah, stolen. Shoot that little rascal. Get your age. Or a little pest, if you ask me. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. If I catch this guy, it's gonna... Oh. Punch him in the nuts or something. Okay, where am I going? Oh, hello. I need a baguette.
Hello.
Sure, here you go. Thank you. You're so polite. Have a great day. Ah, oui.
Okay.
We have la baguette. Very good. Ooh, can I have a croissant? While we're at it. I love those. So you're telling me there is no sticker around here? Alright. Oh, we need to find the rhubarb. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. I need some rhubarb. I'm not sure what it looks like. Those branches over there. Is it for a pie or jam? I don't know. My grandma just said rhubarb. You better take the green and the red ones then. Don't let them sit around too long before you eat them or anything else. No, that's fine. Great day, little lady.
Okay.
Okay, I think I got scammed, but thank you. Milk, no glue. I should go back to grandma. Weird. Yeah, some of those are weird. Oh, I saw it. Bunch of veggies. What's weird is that we haven't found any stickers over at the baguette guy. Do you have everything? Almost. I haven't got milk. Oh, we can get milk somewhere else. Glue or wood? Oh, Mimi. Some kid stole everything. Kid? Maybe he's still here. What do you know about your little thief? He whistles. That's the only thing I know. Alright, let's find him, shall we? Yes. I need to take a picture of him. Quick, Mimi. It's him. Found him. Little thief. Little fucker pretending to be a baby. No, that's not him. This little fucker. Damn it. Got him. Did I? That was a plant.
Look, you scared the thief. He dropped his bag.
Wow. Everything he stole is in it.
Funny. Now that I think about it, it's like she knew who the thief was.
Free
Why
stuff.
don't you take back all the stolen stuff? I'm sure the sellers
What
will
do you
be
mean?
pleased.
Good idea.
It's free now. I mean, we took it from the thief. So
Well
we're not
done,
stealing,
Mimi.
technically.
Let's head home now.
I remember now how good it felt, helping other people, giving up my time for them. How come I'd forgotten all that?
Reclaiming. Use the Naruto switching technique. What was it called? Like the substitution technique. That one? That's not a star. Look how fast it's moving. It's a satellite. You idiot. Wow. And the big blue star over there? That's a North Star. That's Sirius. Brightest star we can see, just like you. I'm not a star. Cute, silly grandma.
Stay a while and
Well,
listen.
almost. Tell me, how's it today? How do you feel? Today was, happy, excited, awesome. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? I don't think it was exciting. Well, we did catch a thief, so it was kind of exciting. This, I think as a kid I would say awesome, you know, instead of just, oh yeah, it was very exciting, grandmother. Today was awesome, but tomorrow we'll fix the kayak and can't wait. I don't blame you. Garden, kayak. I mean, she doesn't care about the garden. She's all about that kayak, so I think that's what we're gonna do. How about you? I'm doing fine, thanks. It's a little hot still, but it's gonna get worse next week, so I guess it's all good for now. Otherwise, pretty good. That kayak, it's going to be awesome. If it's the first thing in the morning, in the morrow, well, I mean, that makes sense. Thing tomorrow. Why is Grandma always so worried, though? She looks very worried. Thief. I'm so glad we managed to stop that thief. Your camera. You're like a proper reporter. So the first half of your holiday is over. I'm sure the second half will be even better. I know it will. What's wrong, Mimi? Are you worried about something? No, just thinking about the thief. I wonder if he was forced to steal, if it was just a game. Ah, well, that's another mystery to solve for Mimi, the brilliant reporter. I'm not a reporter. Well, that binder of yours seems like a newspaper, right? Okay, maybe you're right. By the way, time to do my page. Oh yeah, with the page for today. How's the stream going? It's going pretty well. I love this game. It's very wholesome. I do love the watercolors. I wish I was able to paint something like that, but my watercolors are not that good. But I absolutely love the aesthetic of this game. Alright, let's start with a picture. I mean, take a look at this. This is a perfect, like, watercolor. That right there. Then we put... okay, let's compose poetry. Let's see. I want to shout awesome. I welcome everything awesome. Nothing to add about, but awesome. Weird. I smile at what's weird. It's strange, a zest of weird. Weirded out by the weird summer. Mysteries and secret. I want to know everything. I'm discovering a mysterious world, diving into what's mysterious. Okay. Enthralled by what I see. I do full time? Oh no! I wish I had, you know, the kind of support to be able to do full time, but nah. At this point, it's been so many years. It's just a hobby. I have fun doing it. I do it every day, and it's just us around here. You know, a tiny little stream. We have fun. We aren't very supportive. Yeah, Greg, come on. After all my OnlyFans that I sent you, where you specifically asked for pictures of my cows, like. What, where's the money, man? I don't, I don't think it's ever gonna happen, so... It's just fun to do it like this. It's okay. I think it's already fun enough to have just a few people around every day. We can play some good games, can joke around, you know, all the good stuff. It's a tiny little family. You like animations? What kind? I want to use the word gobsmacked. Enthralled by what I see, gobsmacked by the beauty, I want to shout, awesome. That's my haiku. That is my haiku, basically. And then we add a nice little goat. Because, come on, that looks so good. Local fromage. Damn. Do it. Like logo, PFP or banner? I mean, I don't know. Like for Twitch stuff, I don't think I need them. I made my all my stuff at some point or another. So many memories, so many moments. I guess the rest of this adventure is up there in the attic. Wow, don't feel too well. Maybe a cup of tea will do the trick. Yeah, nah, I mean, if I have more people around, it would be something that I would be definitely interested in, but considering the stream is so small, I don't need any of that stuff. I have my Discord. Hexe, do you remember the Discord command? I think it says just exclamation Discord. If the link is still active. I don't know, sometimes I had issues with that. Romain, once again, I would like to apologize for what happened with your boy. We usually try to stay out of the playground when it comes to problems between students, but things escalated and we felt it was the right move. I don't believe your son stole anything, and despite the rumors, it was me who gave him the watch. Other parents have been quick to use this as a way to criticize your son and your family. I also need to apologize on behalf of my wife. Laura has been very protective of me lately, mostly because of my health. You must have heard. I'll talk to her soon. Trust me when I say that she will believe your child and me. Love him very much, no matter what you might think at the moment, Edward. Oh, that's weird. Something happened between... This link expired? I figured it would happen at some point. I don't know why, because I keep using permanent ones. It's not the same that I have here, however, so... Well, your profile link expired too? I don't know. Try with this at the end of, you know, the discord.gg/. That's so weird. I made a permanent one, but it feels like it keeps changing. I remember now. That's when Nora stored the garden tools and seeds. Oh, hang on. Someone sent me a message. Oh, it's Fabrice. Oh, Dad. You can't be serious, Mimi. You need to find a job, not clean the cursed house. I'm not even going to answer Dad. It's just gonna keep bothering me until I leave the house. Dude, again? Oh my god, he's spamming me. Clinic is next Friday. That's my final word on the matter. Your mother is worried. Man. So obsessive about this house. What happened to them? I mean, what harm can he do? To have your kid just rummage around your old mother's house. Like, he's gone anyway. Is he worried that she might find something? Only people in the core countryside have a room this big just for food. Right, we're making some tea. Oh boy. Oh. Pardon pour la rédaction. Huh? My dear Nora, 1,000 thanks for your visit in Mexico. We miss you terribly and your smile as well. As we discussed, I prepared for you a little package with gifts from my country, which I hope will make you want to come back. Careful with the chocolate, it's extremely bitter, an acquired taste. Before our meeting, I had doubts about my work and my agency, but your trip changed our life. Our home will always be open for you here in Mexico. Yours truly, Isadora y Mateo. Oh, wow. Really happened between them and Nora and me that summer. Oh no. Alright, let's make some tea. Alright. And up. And click. Thank you, Nora, for sticking to old-fashioned kettles. There is no other way, really. Tea tastes better in red cups. That's because red, apparently, makes liquids taste sweeter. It's a weird brain trick, if you never heard of it before. Been scientifically tested. Thyme smells so good. Yeah, we don't want thyme. Orange peel and sage. I mean, orange peel is very good, but sage sucks. White tea and rose. Yeah, that's the one. Dude, that is a tea infuser. No, it wasn't easy either. Maybe that's the issue. They're very strong personalities, and there's that thief. What happened? What happened exactly? I don't know, man. Oh boy, here we go, guys. It's going in. Alright. Ding. Really now? That was like a minute? No, even that was like 10 seconds, but let's pretend for the sake of it that was a minute. It's still not enough. That tea's gonna taste like dirty water. Tea's hot for now. I'll drink that later. Time to check the attic. Find a way to get into the attic. You mean that one room that has a key literally over there? I used to put the key right there. Funny how this key stayed here and that I grew up and this house hasn't changed as much as I have, I guess. Dude, I have another.
So.
Right. Here we go. Nice and easy. Voila. And open. Hopefully the binder is in here. The binder. Or the box. Oh my god, who's texting me still? Dom. Who's Dom? The agency fired another copywriter today. Todd, the British guy. Who's Todd? Is this something? Is this someone from my old job? I liked him. Where Todd was? Yo, speaking of Todd, do you know the Todd? The Skyrim Todd is probably going to retire, he said, after the next Elder Scrolls. I didn't know my grandparents were geeks. Did we use that word in 1982? Don't think so. Did I paint these? I don't remember. I mean, either I painted these or grandfather did. Which would be even weirder. Oh boy, what did you say? Dordogne? Dordogne? I don't. 11th August 1959. Nora, difficult week here. Kids agitated at school. Dordogne. Dordogne. Whatever. A lot of tests to review. Fabrice ran away again. Found him at the station waiting for a train. He didn't know where to go exactly, but he wanted to disappear. We talked as much as we could. You know how much he looks like me. But he kept quiet. I did too. On our way home, we stopped for an ice cream on a little beach near Rogue Gagnac. Gajak? Sure. I thought of you because I know you would have found a way to pierce his thick skin. In a tree above our heads, a leaf was suspended, held up by spider webs. The leaf was curling on itself, but refused to touch the ground. I looked at it for so long. Fabrice saw me and he stood up and ripped the leaf off and sat back down to finish his ice cream. Keep telling us your wonderful Mexican adventures. You're heartwarming. Fabrice is a crazy guy, isn't he? A freaking psycho thing to do. How the heck is Todd Howard 52? I mean, that makes sense. How are all these Elder Scrolls? He's younger than Phil Spencer too. Can imagine that, yeah. Phil Spencer looked about like 58. But he's probably 57. Or is he like over 60 already? I can't believe if he's over 60. keypad. Maybe it opens something. Knowing that, my grandparents probably invented some sort of weird game. But look around, there's got to be a code or something. Enter the right code. Okay, it's the seasons, apparently. Right. Spencer is 55? Okay, he looks a little older than that, but... Okay. Now. How do we do that? We need a code. Alright. For hours, but I've got... Yeah, do you think it's in the same room? Oh, wait. The 1959, maybe? Oh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Could it be the 11th of August? Oh. Did he yell at me in French? There you. Wait. That. Huh? Tapes. Looks like they're quite important. Oh my god, look, we have everything in this picture. I'd like to think the entire house explodes when you get the code wrong. Why would you think that? Maybe it'll give me the code. Turn the tape holder. But hey, hang on, I need that. A spring?
Edouard, I'm recording.
Sorry.
Are you all right?
I am. Something in my throat, I guess. Sorry, dear.
Oh, don't worry. Look up there.
That's, a Montague's Harrier, I think. A bird of prey.
Sorry.
Superb.
It's migrated from down south.
I love the spring. So many new things to look out for.
The flowers are out. Did we book the guy for the cherry tree?
Edouard, stop worrying about the cherry tree. We'll prune it in due course.
I'm not worried. I want the garden to be safe when Mimi visits us.
Spring was a favorite season. Spring goes... Ain't lost.
Let me. Here, hold the mic.
I know how a recorder works, dear.
Of course you do. Move it closer to the fire. Otherwise, Mimi won't hear it. Ah, that's lovely.
I loved that cherry tree, you know?
I know.
Nothing beats a good old fire.
I agree, my love. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It was 78. Dad cancelled last minute. He said Grandpa was tired. Mimi, focus. Alright.
So calm today. Autumn is upon us. I love the sounds of autumn. Everything sounds so crunchy.
What are you doing?
Still recording, Edouard. Listen to his footsteps.
Here, take this. It's chilly.
Aw, that's sweet.
Well, sometimes it's my turn.
It is, my love.
Did you call the tree guy?
I will. There's no rush.
That cherry tree is dead, Nora. It needs cutting down.
I know.
78 before Grandpa's death. I remember so little of him. Could be the code I need. Yeah, that's right. 7245. I mean, it could be the code. It was.
Of course.
Yes. It goes nothing. Don't deliver. Dude. Yeah, I mean... What are you doing? Hello? If this is ancient, it rings a bell. Walkman recorder, a pony, of all things. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, headphone check.
Here.
Microphone check. Oh, is that how they record it?
Okay.
Alright, let's give it a listen. Ooh. Oh, we're going back. Right, Morty, here we go.
Up, up, up.
Run, run, run. It's your chance, kid.
Yay.
She was probably afraid she would break something, you know. That was basically Granddad greatest achievement, the Giga train station thingy. I didn't know Grandma was like that. Nobody's gonna believe me. She's gonna break something, just watch it. Secrets. Selected a new tape. Oh yeah?
It's recording. So, Edouard, tell us how you feel.
Tired, but fantastic. Tired because I just spent the last 4 hours listening to the most boring doctor ever. Fantastic because she had some good news for us. For once.
Full remission.
Full remission. Full. Complete.
Which means we can start planning Christmas so we can have Mimi with us.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Can we stop the recorder?
Why?
Not feeling great. Can you stop the car, please?
Sure, sure.
I'm gonna puke.
Was it full remission? I mean, considering he's dead, probably not, but... Weird how it came up. Like that. Did the doctors make a mistake? Yeah, that seemed like cancer. That's just a bitch. treasure. Look at that. A real train.
Whoa.
Oh, even better. What's that thing?
Yay!
Oh, did I tape over something? Oh, Grandma's gonna be so angry. I can record sounds with it. That's so modern. Maybe I could record the train. Oh god. Choo choo. Gotcha.
Nice.
So lovely. I wish I could go back home by train. I should take a picture from this awesome place while I'm here. Oh yeah, we should. Let's get the train in. The train goes behind. Damn it.
Okay.
That works. Formation does not necessarily mean cured. Oh, clearly. Grandpa's gone date.
Nice. Oh, sorry. The door was open and...
It's all right. This place is a very special place. Your grandfather and I used it to express ourselves. Since he passed away, I've kept it to myself. It's a bit like a temple, if you know what I mean. It's not good to do that, I think. Places, objects, they should have many lives, just like that tape recorder you found.
I should have asked.
Perhaps, but now it's yours. Would you like to come down and help me fix the kayak?
Yes!
Oh, hell yeah.
Places, objects should have many lives.
Soon I'll be kayaking? Kayaking. Is that a real verb? Oh no, man. Is it? Ready, Mimi? I think so. Come here and let's fix the kayak. Sweet. A tape. Wait, I saw a tape, I saw a word, and I think I saw something else as well. Tiny. And there's a sticker of a telescope. Right, let's listen.
Mimi, extraordinary reporter. I am here in the cave to ask a question to my grandmother.
Oh boy.
Oh, a reporter. What can I do for you?
Grandma, what is a trowel?
A trowel? A trowel is a small shovel. A hand shovel, if you want.
Perfect.
This one has a funny story, actually. Your grandfather bought it, and on the first day, he lost it. It stayed buried 6 months in the ground.
So how did you find it?
Well, I was preparing the vegetable patch with my trowel when I hit the other trowel he bought.
What a story. Thank you, Grandma. It was Mimi, extraordinary reporter.
Hello, Chino? Hang on, I think I saw the mosquito. I think the mosquito is flying around me right now. Hang on. It's right here. I can see it flying around me. I need to catch this. I need to catch this. Or she bites me again. I swear to God, every time I get my swatter, they just disappear. These freaking ninja mosquitoes. Gone. Going to hiding. Alright, fine. They win this round, but gonna place my racket right next to my mouse. Sorry, the electric swatter. If she comes like briefly in my vision, you'll hear that. Yeah, hello Chino. Good evening. Already quit my mobile contract today, and I'm going to switch to a new one with better conditions. Good job, man. I've done the same last year, have not regretted it. They've been begging me to come back to the old one, but fuck them. Are you in? How's the game? I'm doing okay. It's a bit hot, but you know, it's gonna get worse next week, so not complaining too much now. I will complain a lot next week though. Apparently we're going up to 35 to 38 degrees, so there's gonna be a lot of complaining, alright? The game is it's pretty nice. It's very sweet, it's very wholesome so far, although there's something weird going on with Dad. Hi, Grandma. Let's fix a kayak. We'll start by fixing the holes. We wouldn't want to drown. No. Alright, let's do that. I mean, these are terrible holes. Use the glue to fix the wood. Yep. Touch that.
Okay.
Just glue it like that. And fixing a kayak is easy. It's like playing Tetris. So I don't know why we're not gluing the thing like completely.
Okay.
That's like a big flaw. Where did you learn to do all that? Mom isn't very good with tools and stuff. Oh, I enjoyed it. It's as simple as that. I meant, someone must have taught you how to do stuff. I don't like to be dependent on anyone, so I learned. I taught myself. Wish I could be like you when I'm older. And I hope you will become yourself, sweetie. And now the most important part, let's paint this beauty. Paint? Of course, it's yours, so you should have your colors, your style. Oh god. Paint a kayak. Need more paint, sweetie. Sometimes I wish I could just glue back people together. Huh? Like Grandpa and Dad? Like... Yes. It's too late now. And nobody can fix that anymore. All good. She's ready. Let's get her down to the river. I'm so excited. Where are we going? Well, there's a small beach further down. You can't miss it. A beach? The boat steady all the time. The Dordogne... It's a very quiet river. You never know. Yes, I promise. I am going to die on this river. I called my old provider and then I told them about the new conditions I can get. They were like, "Phew, there's no offer we could make." As the call was sad customer service noises. Yikes. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen for everybody, guys. It's happening. Oh. Dude, this is pretty. Holy shit. Alright, kayaking. No humid, just moist, Gray. Do you want your weather to be moist? What's the game about? So this kid is now older. She's 20 years older than she was now. She lost her job. She had a fight with dad. Grandma died, and so she's gone back to the old grandma's house because she needed to, like, remember some things that she forgot when she was a kid. There is a very bad relationship between her and dad, and grandma and dad, and basically everybody and dad.
Whoa there.
We're having a picnic.
And now, the weather forecast for the southwest. The next few days will continue hot and sunny, with temperatures up to 36 degrees Celsius.
Damn, dude, what the
Enjoy
hell?
it while it lasts. As the
36
low pressure area
degrees,
of
that's a
England might be
lot.
heading our way.
Ah, this feels good.
Says all in a beautiful way? Maybe, yeah.
That's right.
Let's see what the
This
ending
feels good.
feels like at some point, but yeah. It's a bittersweet story. I mean, Grandpa died of some disease. We're right, Grandma. Napping is good. Napping is life. But I want to explore. Time to get up. Did he die of ligma? I mean, I don't know. Maybe? I mean, the cancer was in remission, so it must have been something else that killed him.
Whoa there.
Well, we lost the thing. Oh no. We need to pick all that up. Can you help me, Mimi? Of course. Come here, let's check if we got everything. I'm missing some cutlery. Maybe they're in the water? Can you go and check? The water's too cold for my old bones, sweetie. Typical. But I'll go. Huh? What the?
Yay!
Oh, I changed. No? Oh. It was stuck there for a second. Am I going to jump from here? Ah, yep. Oh, the water's so good. She's missing out. Alright, bye, Grandma. Going to the house. Can't. I see a fish. Catch it. Oh. Oh. Got it. And I think I found out things. Oh. Catch that. Catch that coin. Alright. Any luck? Yes. Give me a minute. Fucking hell, Grandma. Take it easy. I mean, I need some time here. Oh, come on. No, don't take that money. Take the freaking thing. Alright. That was everything. Have you got everything? I believe so, yes. Come on, let's go home. I'll get the kayak ready.
Mimi, what's wrong?
The thief.
Mm-hmm.
Tim.
I think I saw something in the forest. Can I go and have a look?
It was probably just a cat, but go on. No problem. Have a good time.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Investigate the shadows in the trees. I should probably change before I go after the thief. Do I have like a Sherlock Holmes outfit?
Yay!
Close enough. Let's go. What the? Oh, what? What the frick? What is happening? Wait, what? Oh, there you go. Queen. That's gonna make for some nice haiku. Don't think I can get up there. Wait. Oh, that was another way. Music is going absolutely crazy. Dude, look how they work. Those watercolors together, man. That is such a soft edge. Oh. Good.
Whoa!
Herb. Let's get some sleep. Good night, everyone. All right, Shino, have a good night. Take care. Yeah, you too, man. I'll see you soon. Hopefully we get a new batch of Game Pass games soon, so I can plan around that. And, you know, plan around the Steam deals and everything as well. And the next fest demo thing on Steam, I think it's gonna happen
Whoa.
in like 2-3 days, 4 days maybe. Next week. Gonna have some cool new demos that we may or may not try.
Whoa.
Whoa. I think I already eyed a couple of demos that I want to try. Yeah, between that, some of the Game Pass games, and No Man's Sky, we should be fine. Until July, then we'll see what happens. Is that like Exoprimal game coming out in July? I am not really too confident that that's gonna be good. Seems like another generic shooter with silly like game passes mechanic. You know, one of those PvE co-op shooters. I don't know, man. I've seen so many of those at this point. Oh, this one is against dinosaurs, but I mean, I'm not sure that's gonna be a thing that alone will carry the game.
This is... wow.
Okay,
Beautiful.
this is a picture place.
I should take a picture.
What are you doing here? This is my patch. No one's allowed.
You're the thief from the market.
I'm not a thief. Never see that word again. I'm just borrowing.
Borrowing? That's not...
They'll get their things back and more as soon as I find the Culebre's treasure.
The what now?
A giant dragon that sleeps at the bottom of the Dordogne, guarding a big treasure.
Enough to pay back the people from the market?
Enough so everyone will like me. You'll see.
Dordogne.
Do you need help? To find the treasure, I mean?
Help? You're from the city, right? How could a city girl help me find the Culebre?
I'm an explorer.
Ha! Don't make me laugh.
If I wasn't an explorer, I wouldn't have climbed up here by myself.
Fine. Fine. Well, maybe I should test you.
Test?
This is how kids get in trouble and go to the hospital.
There's
When
a
they start
puzzle.
testing each other.
Solve it. And I'll decide if I can trust you, city girl. But first, catch! What on... Mimi? Are you alright?
Don't worry, I'm fine! What is wrong with you?
It's gone.
Gone.
Ah.
Let's meet in my secret lair tomorrow. If you solve my puzzle.
I'll show him. He'll see if I'm not an explorer.
I need a bag, quick. But what about my pictures on top of the mountain?
Yay!
Dude, I have no pictures for this, for this chapter. What am I gonna put on my diary? I suppose I have the train pictures, but like, come on. I said I was interested in nature. Gotcha. Why don't you come back to the beach and get dressed? Why don't you mind your own business, old bag? I'm exploring. It's important work. You see, there's a treasure and a dragon. Alright, Grandma. Are we leaving soon? Yes, time to head home. What did you do out there? I found the thief. I'm still chasing the thief from the market. Really? He's hiding in the mountain? Is he with the resistance? I think he's just a common thief, no more than that. How did you find this spot? Pretty nice, isn't it? Dangerous, beautiful, wild. It's beautiful. Out here. I'm so glad you like this place. I wouldn't want to leave, ever. You know, I used to come here often with your grandpa and your dad. I miss him. We don't miss him. Nobody misses him. Enjoy it? It was difficult to talk to him, you know? I know. It's difficult to talk to him ever. All the time. Father is, you know what? Let's just enjoy the moment together. Let's go home, shall we? Well, which is it? Are we enjoying the moment or are we just going? I'm tired too. Right. I can't drive a spaceship, but boy oh boy, I can kayak. I forgot to buy eggs for tonight dinner. I'll go to the neighbor to get some. I'll be right back. What are you going to do while I'm there? I want to do my binder. Really good idea, sweetie. And also, my secret puzzle. So get lost, old bag. Now that I'm alone, let's see what that dirty thief wants from me. Or what is that puzzle you want me to solve?
So,
Alright, let's take everything out. Instructions. Okay. Bunch of stickers. And a map. Already for this map. Let's read the little note. Step 1, put the stickers in the right location. Okay. Grandma.
okay.
That's that one. That's the kayak. That's the market.
Okay. Okay.
That one, I think. Where he lives.
Okay.
And that's a secret hideout.
Okay.
Done. What's next? Step 2, connect certain stickers and reveal my lair with a line cross. This line, stones cannot fly. What's there now? Look a line across the bridge, you'll find my house. Found you, you thief. Circle where the two lines cross.
Here it
It's
is.
here. The thief's lair. Easy. A baby could solve this. Now I need to tell the thief I solved this puzzle. I should climb to the top of the tree and try to call him. Climb the tree to inform the thief. Which tree? Oh. This is where I fall and break my legs. Yo, I think I found you. No way. Told you it was an adventure. Well done. I tossed that. I mean, I'll be there tomorrow. We can discuss the colubra. Great. Cool. See you tomorrow. Good. Now I know where to go tomorrow. I have to climb down now. But I hide the map in here and then I can do my bundle page. Okay, we take a picture up there. Oh, come on, man. Alright, well, I mean, we don't really have much. We have not a single picture of the river. We have a picture of the stupid room with a stupid train. Nobody cares about. Well, I am adding the treasure. Boy, oh boy, do we make a wonderful... We are the queens of the Dordogne. I wish to be queen, crowned I explore my kingdom. I will reveal all the secrets. I am an adventurer. Okay, that works. But do we actually make a weird haiku? Alright, let's make a haiku. Light as a feather, light as a bird. Peaceful, gorgeous, quiet. Hello. It's a haiku. Mimi, dinner time. On my way. What a day. Wow. What a day indeed. Chapter 5. Caves. I'm pretty sure something happened because then I clicked the mouse by accident and I completely deleted the message, so... yeah. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna go get my tea now. Elena, I'm worried about you. Come home, please. I want you to be happy. I love you. Is that my mother? Love you too. I'm fine. I don't know why they're so worried. I'm just here in a house. Like, what do they think is gonna happen? I remember the herbal tea. Prepare. Sweet smell, bitter on the tongue. Delicious. Where's my tea? Where did I put the tea I prepared? Also, I skipped that dialogue, now I don't know what to do. And I don't have a binder, so hang on, I have this. Explore the tree in the garden. Ah, okay. Still in here. Hey, Manuela. My name is Mimi. I'm 7 years old and I'm writing from the garden of my grandmother, Nora. She told me she was going to translate the letter into Spanish, a language you understand. I speak only French even if my father wants to move a faraway country because he thinks Paris is crazy. Sometimes he shouts at other drivers and I find it very funny. My grandmother Nora says she knows your parents and that you live in Mexico, a very colorful city. I would love to visit another city than Paris or Sarlat. I love your city already because it has an X in it, and it's a letter I love. I must leave now. We're going to a cave with very old drawings. My father loves everything old, maybe not Nora's house. Maybe my father doesn't like houses? See you soon, Mimi. Everybody calls me that. Yo, look at this guy. Oh, we made it together with Nora. And then we have the ancient book. This rings a bell.
What?
What the hell? Must be something interesting in here. I mean, it looks pretty interesting. Oh. The Colubra. Going in. Grandma should be calling me by now. Where is she? Hope you're okay. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Be talking to herself? Well, it's like the, you know, mandatory gigantic dump. My grandma's downstairs. Locked again. Oh, she doesn't lock the door now. I mean, I suppose, what's the point? I already got in here. I already stole everything, recorded over the freaking tapes, so... That is done. Might as well. She's sleeping. Mustn't disturb her. I am very hungry. Can I destroy another toilet? Probably fell asleep reading that huge book she's carrying around. Well, time to go, but not before I steal a tape and I listen to it. See if there's something else around here. I don't think so, but... Sneaky. Gotcha. Let's go listen to the tape outside. Grandma's not snoring. The pie we cooked last night was so good. I'm sure Mom would have loved it. So, are the parents separated? Alright. Oh, there. A ladybug. Anything new around here? Oh, really? So we're running... Would be a nice place to hide or to hide something, she says. Right. Let's listen to the tape.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Bad Books in August.
with my co-star Mimi. Today, you're going to talk to us about a book you had to read.
Yes, Dad forced me to read a book for the summer while I was here in Dordogne. Problem number 1, the book is boring. Problem number 2, Grandma really wants me to read it.
Oh, come on, I'm only doing my duty. Why don't you tell us the story?
This book is about Francois, a boy who is obsessed with a tall, super cool student at a school called Muln. Francois
what
does
now?
nothing but follow Muln while he does a
Muln.
bunch of cool stuff like running around and exploring a castle. Like I said, it's very boring. Eventually, Muln gets married but leaves his wife.
Oh, not very nice.
No. Then Francois takes care of the baby. It's, I don't know much about boys, but no boy would ever take care of someone else's baby.
What is your general opinion about this book?
I don't really understand what Dad sees in it.
It's a classic.
Maybe it's a classic because nobody said out loud how bad it was.
All right. I guess it's time to say goodbye to all our listeners.
Seems like a solid review for a French book.
See you next time.
A guy literally watching another guy have fun. You're not following the guy having fun, you follow the guy watching the guy having fun.
I was so carefree. Off to meet a 10-year-old thief. I feel like I'm remembering someone else's life.
Am I kayaking there? Apparently I am kayaking there without Grandma's permission. As I said before, I'm a wonderful kayaker, so nothing bad is gonna ever happen to me. In fact, I'm not moving my finger from W, okay? Going full speed all the way. As simple as that. So I should be around here somewhere, right? So good at driving the kayak. He's so good. He even does a funny little number. That's right. He does a full 360 no crash. Oh, he's so good. With the kayak. It should be the right place, I think. Can't see anything. I'm gonna need something to light the way. Like that light bulb right there. It was like a super jump. What the frick? Oh, can I catch like fireflies? Dude, the mosquito was right in front of my goddamn face. Show yourself, you bitch. dare you show yourself. Always hiding when I actually grab the freaking zappy wand. What am I? Aha! Oh, come on, man. Gotcha. That should do it. A jar of fireflies. Dude, what happened to fireflies? I used to see so many when I was a kid. I haven't seen one in like 20 years or something. I've unlocked a new location, the galleries. Pesticides and light pollution. Man, oh man, that sucks. Adventure begins. Are they like dangerous for crops and everything? Or were they like collateral damage? Hey thief, what's your name? My name is Renault. Like the car. Renault, Renault, yes. Sorry, I just want to shout your name. Just collateral? Oh, that's sad. Hey, are you still here? Yes? Why? Are you lost, city girl? No? The fireflies are showing me the way. Are you impressed yet? This place is huge. Don't get lost. And here we are. I'm lost. I'm not lost. I don't believe you never got lost. Never, I mean... No, never. Okay, that was a definitely he got lost. If he had to think about it, then he definitely got lost before. What the hell? Haha, guess you met my flying friends. This is bad. Was exited out. I knew I shouldn't trust a thief. He was legitimately shocked. I am not...
I'm not a thief.
A thief. Yes you are. Can't say you borrow things and then you don't ever get them back, you know? Are you angry? You know, even if you find a treasure and you give them back the treasure, you still stole things. It's not like you're returning the things you stole. Sorry, I said that. But you are a thief. A horrendous thief. And should go to jail. Just saying. You don't know me. No, I don't. I know you stole milk, glue, and wood. It's fine. I'm used to it now. Colubra. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty neat. What is this? Amazing. Mimi, say hello to the Colubra. Legendary. Come on, Mimi, hurry up. Alright. Easy, man. Actually, I have to go to sleep, but... guess we can finish this conversation.
Thanks for your help.
I thought you were a great explorer.
I am. Wow, this is very, very cool.
I know. These are things I collected through the years.
Uh-huh.
And you haven't seen anything yet.
You mean stole?
Yay!
I unlocked a new location, Renault's lair. Right. Things he collected. Well, there's gotta be a sticker around here. Too. There's that book. There's no sticker. We can talk to Renault. But I suppose we'll do the next time, guys. I thought I could finish it today, but I suppose 3 hours was kind of rushed. And, you know, when you're streaming a game, you're reading dialogues out loud, you take your time exploring, it's always going to take like a little bit longer. But so far, that's a nice little game. You know, very, very sweet, very charming, again. Very calming as well. I like the music, I like the tones, the softness of the watercolor makes it, you know, feel nice. It's fun. It's fun. I like it. It's definitely a Cura game though, so if there was ever any doubt. Yeah, that is going to be it for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. You take it easy. Have a good day, have a good night. And goodbye.